I have been an extremely busy boy between episodes. And as you can see from my level bar, I'm now level 29. Yeah, I have leveled up quite a bit since the last episode, and I've only ran like 6 or 7 vaults, but when you're gaining sort of 2 levels per vault, you level up very, very quickly in this edition of Vault Hunters. Now we have quite a few things I want to get through in this episode. One of them is hitting level 30 if possible, and if we can, realistically, hit level 35, because that's when we can upgrade our vault tools to the vault-rate stuff. The other main things I want to get through in this episode are finishing off the little part of the base we need to do, which is under part, and also tackle this page. There is a few things in here that I think we can unlock this episode. One of them probably being waystones, the other one being double pouches, and the last one being probably colossal chests. Because we need to get a good storage system. I need more, pouch storage space for, looting vaults and stuff, because it'll make it a lot quicker. And waystones is going to come in handy for stuff we want to do. And if we have enough more knowledge left, which I think we might, maybe we can go into like power or refined storage. Because I really don't want to take simple storage this year, because they have removed the export import capabilities, and yeah, the crafting grid's been removed as well. So refined storage is going to be the way this year. Of course, to run refined storage, we need power. So I think we're only able to take 1. So we'll see how many knowledge stars we can craft. But before we get into any of that stuff, there's something I want to do right at the beginning of the episode, and that is tackle our loot crates. Yeah, we have a lot of loot crates. We've completed a lot of vaults in between episodes. We've got a lot of bounties finished. And I would love to open all these just now, because this is going to give us a ton of loot. And I'm sure we know the score now. I'm sure the music has already kicked in. It's time for that serotonin to kick in. Let's open some crates. Man, I do love a good crate opening. I do love getting that serotonin flowing. It's one of my favourite parts of the episode, is opening as many crates as you possibly can. Just nothing beats it. But, do you know what? One thing does beat it. And do you know what that one thing is? It's sitting in this chest. And you might have guessed that, yes, we have ourselves our first artifact of the season. Let's go! Right, let's roll it and see what we get as our first artifact for season 2. Ooh, it went in our pouch. It did. Let's have a look. Ooh, let's put it on the tree, actually. Let's put it on the tree. Let's put a tree. Cool. That is very smart. Awesome, our first artifact. Now we did get a bunch of other stuff, which most of it I've put away because it was just, like gems and stuff like that. But we did manage to get 25 chromatic steel, which is good because I'm needing it. We can roll that in a second. We managed to get 2 more eggs. We managed to get 4 vault planet. We managed to get all this gear, which I'm going to roll in 2 seconds. Let me just quickly roll this, see what we get. I actually think we have that part. That's super, yeah, that's really annoying. Right, let's identify all the gear we have. Oh, wow, we got some transmogs there. Is that an Omega? And it certainly is indeed an Omega. It is a Mega Vault Boots, which I probably can replace with the current ones I have. The current ones I have are actually really good, but I reckon I could work on these boots. All the other stuff we had, it was pretty rubbish, so I've scrapped it all. I think we're going to work on these. Okay, I've worked a little bit with these now. As you can see, they are much better than the ones we have. We're dropping a little bit Trap Disarm, dropping 1% of mana regen, but we're gaining item quantity, we're getting 5 health, so technically 1 more health than we had. We're getting 4 more armor though, and we're increasing ability power. I know we're not really using ability power, but that could come in pretty clutch later on. These are definitely going to be my new boots. Okay, we have 10 unspent skill points. Let's spend some skill points. So what I think I want to do to begin with is actually go more into heal. So let's do 2 levels more into heal. I think that's probably going to... yeah, that'll make sense. I don't think I want to do much more dash. I do want to take Vein Miner at some point, but not right now. Javelin's already maxed out. Let's go over to our talents. I think what I want to do for this is I actually want to take haste. I have no haste, and it's really annoying trying to mine stuff because it takes forever. Let's max it out. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, haste. Right, that leaves us with 4 points. And I think where I want to go... Witchery is good, but I think I'm going to go into that more next, and same with sorcery as well. I think what I do is I actually want to do our javelin. I'm using the javelin a lot, so I think if we can actually improve that'd be good. Now what I do is maybe do ethereal. It gives you a chance to make your javelin ethereal, charging no mana for the throw, which would be good. If we max that out, 45% chance we're not going to be using mana. So let's just do that. We've not done that before, and then maybe another 10% in the damage. Yeah, I think that's going to be great. Awesome. And last but not least, we have 2 expertise points left, and what I think I want to do is jeweler is looking right at me, and I would like to get in a jeweler because I really want to start getting into like cutting jewels and stuff, but I need fortune. I have no fortune, and it's it's really getting to me. So let's do 2 into fortune, and that means fortune's maxed out. And when we start getting points again, I think the next 3 points are probably going to go into jeweler, because I really want to start getting into jeweler. Now the plan for today is to get the blimp finished, or at least as finished as we possibly can get it. I would like to get all this stuff we have sitting here moved in today, because I feel like we've been living on this part of the island for, you know, far too long. I would also like to hit level 30 today. I think we could probably do it in 1 vault, but I think what we are going to do is we're going to run 5 vaults. Yeah, we're going to run 5 vaults back to back, because I need a bunch of knowledge for stuff that we're going to be unlocking coming up soon. But not only that, I would really like to hit level 35, because when we hit level 35, that opens up a few different avenues for tools and stuff for us. And I really want to get our tools upgraded at some point. Now, before we jump into the vaults, I want to come over to the research tab, because there's a couple of things I want to unlock that's going to help us. The main one being double pouches. Double pouches are definitely going to help us in the vaults, because we're going to store more items in our pouches instead of just having the single ones. But not only that, I also want to unlock colossal chests for storage, and I also want to unlock waystones as well. I think those are the 3 that we're going to unlock today, at least. But, of course, to get researches and unlock, you know, either your research, you need knowledge stars. And I have been saving up a bunch of resources. But before we start crafting knowledge stars, I want to come back to this book, because I know when you hit this one right here, you actually get a free knowledge star. So I actually want to make sure we kind of get a free knowledge star, because then we can unlock one of the researches for absolutely nothing. Now, the identification stand I've actually already done. All I need is click complete, and that'll do that. Now, if we scroll down, this one actually requires us to craft the knowledge star. Hence why I didn't want to be crafting one quite yet. So let's craft our first knowledge star of this season. Now, we're actually just going to craft 2, because we need 3 all told anyway, and we get 1 from the actual book. So let's do 2 knowledge cores, pop them in there. Let's take our shards, surround the cores, and we have 2 knowledge stars. Let's go. So we open the book back up. We can go here, we can actually complete this, and we get a mod box. And then level 20 should literally just complete when we scroll down. There it is. And then we claim our free knowledge star and 10 orbs of regret. So it gives us 3 knowledge stars. Let's go. And now one of my favourite part of Vault Hunters. Nomming your knowledge stars. Nom, nom, nom. Ah, I love knowledge. Right, let's spend our 3 unspent knowledge points we have. So what we said we're going to do double pouches for sure. That'll do that. So that increases the next one. So we're going to go belts. It's going to cost us 3, because it adds 2 every time you unlock one. So we're doing any upgrades, it's going to keep adding 2. So this is going to get quite expensive. Right, anyway, waystones was the other one we wanted to do. So let's unlock that. And last but not least, let's do colossal chests, because that's definitely going to help us with our chest needs. Ah, double pouches. I'm so happy with this. Right, let's craft a double pouch then. So I think it's a pouch here, external armor in the middle, vault diamond at the top, essence and essence, the silk block, and 2 silk there, and there is our double pouch. Sweet. So I think what we're going to do is we're actually going to use the double pouch. Oh, look at that space. We're going to use that as our main sort of pouch, and then the single pouch we have, we're actually going to use that as our scav pouch. We're doing a scav vaults. We'll fill this up all the scav items we need, and we'll use that as our scav pouch. Awesome. Our storage needs for running vaults is definitely getting a lot better. Right. It's vault running time. And as I was saying earlier on, we're going to be running 5 vaults back to back. That is the plan. 5 vaults straight out. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to do something a little bit different. We're going to run a little bit of a vault montage, because 5 vaults is a lot to take in. So there's not much more to say other than let's get vaulting. 5 successful vaults later, and you can see we didn't hit level 35, but we did hit level 34. So we're only one level away where we wanted to be, and you can see below me we have a ton of crates. I'm going to open all these crates, I'm going to sift through, and let's have a look and see if we can pull some nice stuff. And boy oh boy, have we pulled some nice stuff. We have our second artifact of the episode. Let's go! You know what, now that I'm thinking of it, I can actually make this even sweeter. Yoink. It doesn't get much sweeter than this. Artifacts 2 and 3 of the episode. That is 3 artifacts for this episode alone. And the book coming in clutch for us to give us our 3rd artifact is awesome. And don't worry, I did return Code's artifact home. I wasn't going to steal it. I just wanted to borrow it so I can get the book to get the artifact. Anyway, let's roll the 2 artifacts we have. Hopefully not a duplicate. Let's see what we get. 1, 2. And of course they've gone in our pouches. What do we get? I don't think we have a duplicate of any sort. Ooh, cool. Right, no duplicates. We need to get one of those artifact homes set up. I think once we move in the base, we'll get one set up and then we can get all the pieces. So now we have 3 artifacts. That is pretty good going for one episode. Now, an artifact's not the only thing we got in our vault in success. And looky, I also got a Lost Bounty. And we also got a trinket. Now, I never got a trinket. Believe it or not, guys, I never got a trinket the entirety of last season. I know trinkets were introduced later on in the season for us, because obviously we started at the beginning of 118 getting released. But I never got one. Not a single one. And the fact that I won this early already, I am very, very excited about. So let's see what our Lost Bounty is, and let's roll our very first trinket. Right, this is also my very first Lost Bounty, so I think you just click on the table. Yep. And then we come in, and we have... mine 4 bomb ignite ore in the vault. Well, that's going to be annoying, but it's a legendary, so it's expected. Wow. Look at all the bitter lemons. Is that an infused catalyst? Living 2? Oh, it doesn't have any negative modifiers, does it? No. Oh, that's going to be nice. We've got some jewels as well. And almost 17,000 XP. That's almost like an entire level. That is awesome. I need to get that one done. Right, the moment I've been waiting for. Rolling our very first trinket. Let's go. What are we going to get? Ooh, anticipation. And we got treasure goggles. Ooh, what are those? So treasure goggles grants vision of chests and coin piles with their associated colour and nearby area around you. Oh, now that is going to be super handy for running in vaults. Actually, do you know what's better than 1 trinket? Having 2 trinkets. Right, round 2, let's go. What else are we going to get? Hopefully not the treasure goggles, because we just got those. Something good. I don't know what many trinkets do, so this could be wings. What do wings do? Gives the player an elite, like, in the vault? Oh, it's oh, right, I understand. Yes, because there's a red trinket and a blue trinket. The treasure goggles are blue, the wings are blue. But that means I can get 23 uses of having an elytra in the vault while also wearing my armor. Oh, that's going to be super cool. Now we just need to decide which one we want to run with. And those 2 items are definitely something I am looking forward to playing with in the near future. But we have other things to do in this episode, and we have something behind me to finish off. Now, in the last episode, we managed to get the skin on the Zeppelin Cell, which makes it look super cool. Let's pop in a free cam. You can see it is there in all its glory, and it is looking really cool. So obviously the outside is finished, but it's not completely finished because we do need to add the cockpit. You can see I've kind of got like a sort of base starter block here on where we're going to be building it, but we need to get to build it today. We need to finish the star base off. It needs to be done, guys. I need to move in. It's been like 5 weeks and we still don't have a star base finished. So that is what we're going to be working on. Now, I have settled on light grey terracotta as the block that we're going to build the cockpit out of. As you can see, I've already kind of started here already. We've got just the basic sort of initial wall, and this is kind of where we're going to start. I think it's probably going to run from about here to probably going to curve, kind of go down and then curve round and then back up to about here. I want it to be a decent size because I want to be able to have like windows and stuff so we can actually see out, because you know a lot of these cockpits and the Zeppelins and the blimps did have like windows so you could look out. And I also want that to be the basis of where our bed and stuff would be as well. And then we can actually strip back the blimp here and incorporate in to the amount of space we have in here, and then we can build the real base or the real area for the base inside the blimp. And this is what we've got so far. It is definitely coming together. It's coming along quite nicely. I do like the shape. Let me just sort of pan it a little bit. You can see it sort of settling in. I think Part of me says it's maybe too big for it, but I think once we have the walls built up and we have the windows in and the front window bay and stuff, and then I think once we remove the bottom part, the the skin of the blimp, and then build it all in, I think it'll look much better. I think just because it's the bare bones right now, maybe in my head it's not looking as good as it probably could be. But yes, this is what we've got so far. I think it looks really cool, but we're going to continue on and we're going to try and get the walls and the windows in. And after much deliberation later, we finally have the walls and the windows in, and it is actually looking really, really cool. I'm very much liking what we're going for. We've gone with like a red stripe along the middle, just to keep in line with the channel colours, because we like our reds and blacks and whites here, and hence the black stripe at the bottom as well. Also keeps in tail with the tail, because obviously we've got the giant Z at the bottom, which is red and that, which looks really cool. I like the little, is it the papettes I've used just on the windows? It looks like they're almost like a like a covering, like a shade over the windows, which look really cool. And then we have the massive big bay window at the front, which looks awesome. Let me just actually get into the blimp, and I've installed a little elevator here so we can get up and down quite easily. Ooh, very spacious in here. I do like the fact we've got a bit of space. We can probably get, we can start moving all our workbenches and stuff up into here. This is really cool. Maybe we'll build like a little sort of steelware for like the cockpit or something here as well, make it look more authentic. And yeah, this is definitely on the right track. But of course, we're not done yet, because this cannot look like this. This needs to have a transition coming from the cockpit actually into the blimp itself. We need steel stairs, we need walkways, we need a lot of things going on in here so we can actually call this our base. And that's now exactly what we can call this, our base, because we have created something. Yeah, we now have the transition from the cockpit area to the base itself. You see these steel stairs rising up into the bowels of the Zindenburg. Yeah, this place is absolutely massive. When I started building here, I didn't realise how big it actually was. But we have supporting structures. Look, we have places we can stand. We even have, let me just pop into free cam. We have it being supported with railings and steelness and lights. And yeah, this is looking pretty cool so far. And yeah, I can hear you. I know it's only 2 platforms, but there is a pretty good reason for that. Basically, what we're going to be doing is, as you can see, we've got the 2 platforms here. So we've got this one that rises up. This is going to be like our main platform, obviously coming out of the actual cockpit into the Zindenburg itself. This one, I'm not quite sure what we're going to do on yet, but this one over here, these are sort of like a 9x9 just now. We can make them bigger, we can make them smaller. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to have multiples of these platforms, but we're not just willy-nilly building platforms, we're going to make them all useful. This one's probably going to be where we have maybe workbenches or stuff, and we'll probably have another one leading off, heading up, where we're going to have like some of our storage, and we'll maybe have storage down below. Yeah, once we kind of get it all built and stuff. But what we actually need to do first is actually go outside, pick up every single last item, and move it in, because I don't want to live on the island anymore. And that is now no longer the case. We have completely moved in to the Zindenburg. Everything is now off the island. Everything is in here. And I am very pleased. We need to reshuffle a lot of stuff. I've just put stuff here now, like the bounty table and the black market, things I use more importantly, so it's like kind of like my main room. And we've got the artifacts, the 3 artifacts we got this episode, we've got them all up on the wall. And if we just shoot on up the stairs to our platforms, yes, it will need, configured and changed and decorated and stuff, but simplistically for now, we have like our workstations for all our armor. We have all the jewels and stuff. This could be, I think this one's going to stay like our armor place, where we deal with all our different armor stuff. We upgrade our armor, put jewels on our tools and stuff. That's what this platform is going to be. The one at the back here just now is for storage and for the vault altar and stuff, but this is definitely going to change. We're going to have that probably located up here in the top at the back, and once we unlock drawers, we'll have drawers going around and we'll have storage underneath. But yeah, we have finally moved into the Zindenburg. It's taken a while, but I am very happy. And that, my friends, is where we're going to have to end it for today. We have managed to do a lot in this episode. We managed to run a lot of vaults. We got 3 artifacts, those beauties sitting on the wall beside us there. That was pretty cool. Getting 3 in one episode, I never imagined we would ever get anything like that. So we are well ahead of where I thought we were going to be with artifacts, which is really cool. We'll get these sorted out at some point once we get the rooms changed upstairs and stuff, and we get things going. But yeah, it has been an eventful episode. We have finally moved into the Zindenburg. It's maybe not 100% complete the way I want it, but I can work on between episodes, and we'll work as the season goes on as well, and we'll get things going the way we want to go. But as I say, that's where I'm going to for today, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye, guys.